and this pertains. You can't come in like a gladiator and then wave a white flag. This pertains to the J. Cole. Like, that's just my opinion about it. We talk about battle rap. Like,
we got to get your view on this, RJ. We got to get your view on this.
And you ain't got to answer, but about.
Oh no. Yeah, that J. Cole thing, man, is so touchy for me because I'm a fan of J. Cole. I appreciate his music. He's a super dope talent, I think. But like you said, coming from the culture that we come from and coming from battle rap, for me, if you choose to indulge in any type of back and forth, you have to take what comes with it. I feel like it's like being a man. If you outside and somebody say something or do something to you, another man, and you choose to pick your hands up and be aggressive, you got to deal with whatever that man does to you in return. That simple. And I feel like Cole violated those terms because you chose to indulge in a battle. You chose to make a diss song. You could have ignored it. You know what I'm saying? He could have just kept doing this thing. But the fact that he chose to make the diss track, that gave a bad taste in my mouth to see the apology. Because I would have felt better if he'd have just said off the bat, hey, man, I'm not with the battling. Shout out to K-Dot. I respect him. All of the same stuff he said in apology, he could have just waved a white flag early on. But I think the fact that he tried to engage in a battle, it made it feel like since people didn't like it, since it wasn't regarded as a super dope diss track, I think that's where the apology part came in. That's just how it feels for me.
I bet y'all it is, man.
I think if people really liked it, I think he wouldn't apologize.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I said the same thing, because I bet you did. And people would have regarded it as a top 5. We would still be having back and forth right now between these two, but since the internet perception gave him that flag, that anxiety started kicking in on his, the hair started coming up on his back, he's like, man, I ain't built for this, man. I thought I was built for it, but it's a different jungle when you're in that competitive space, because one thing to get on here and rap with your buddies, and okay, you have a better ball than me, but when you're having direct combat, it's a totally different ballpark.
You know, and
like I said, if you're not with it, don't act like you are. Just bow out. Just mind your business and, make peaceful music, and that's cool, and we would have all still respected Cole like we have been respecting him. But once you try to put them gloves on, you got to fight now, boy.
Yep, and I think people have to understand this. Now, when we put it into context, we're fans of both of those guys, all of us, and we knew that this was never going to have the implications of any real serious street shit, because that's not the type of guys that they are. We knew it wasn't going to go there. But what you said, RJ,
I don't even like that narrative. I hate that narrative that's been painted. Right. He was trying to make sure that nothing else happens. Like, get out of here, man. That's not Biggie and Pop. Like, nobody is going to kill nobody.
Exactly. I'm like, nobody. That's not even what they. Right, they don't even rap about stuff like that. I'm like nobody is gonna get nobody's house drove up to, and nobody gonna get 80 clips dropped off them like a daycare. That ain't happening.
Right.
Right.
But when we think about it,
this ain't Tyson and Holyfield, y'all. This is Jake Paul versus Ryan Garcia. That's all it is.
Right.
And that's something people have to understand. But I think also, when we look at it from a situation of battle rapping, there's also a point where people have to understand this too.